Hello everyone, it is Emily and I am back with another video. So I know it's been a long time, you guys. I haven't pumped out any videos, any budgeting videos, but I am still on a budget, you guys. And I wanted to come today and do a budget for August 15th paycheck. I do have some videos that I have in queue. I just need to upload them. I have some videos, some Dollar Tree hauls, some grocery hauls for those that love grocery hauls. I have a back to school haul with featuring my daughter, and I do have my budgeting video here and a cash stuffing. So look forward to those videos coming in the next few days, and I'll probably be pumping out a lot of videos so I can get caught up, you guys. Because like I said, I recorded them. I just need to sit down and review them before I post them. Okay. So, this is the August 15th paycheck. Okay. And my check was for $1,047. Okay. So that's what my check was for. Now, before I get started, let me give y'all a brief introduction for all my newbies here. My name is Emily. I'm a 39-year-old custodian for the school district here in South Carolina. I am a single mom of a 11-year-old girl. And everything that we do on this channel is based upon my paycheck. I do not have any extra source of income right now. And this is my budget, and I do not receive any child support. So this is just strictly what I live off of. Some of my paychecks, so this is a low income channel, but some of my paychecks be bigger than this based upon the hours. And I do work hours over 40, so sometimes I'll have a big check come in. It's a comp check where I get all my hours that I worked over and they pay me out. And so some of my checks be a little bit bigger, but this is basically what my paychecks will be looking like on a regular week. Just 2 weeks of pay. This is for 80 hours. I did receive a raise, you guys. So I did receive a 3% or a step increase raise. Our school district gave the teachers a raise, and they gave all their employees either you got a 3% raise or went up a step, because they have like steps and stuff how they pay us. So I didn't get the 3%, I just received a step. So now I make $15.06 an hour. Okay. So, which is more than minimum wage. Our minimum wage here in the state of South Carolina is $7.25, but it's very hard to live off of $15.06 when you have a child. And so basically I have learned to budget with what I make. Okay. So and you won't see any rent here, phones, or you won't see rent or phones here, but I do pay rent. Check out my budgeting video. And I don't think that I did one for July 30th, but I might have done a budget video. So go back and look in my previous videos and you will see what I pay for rent and my cell phones. So basically this is the check that I cover, everything that I don't cover with my rent check. Okay, so like I said, my pay was $1,047. Okay, I had to pay my electric, which is Duke Energy. That was $82. And I'm going to say that this is relatively low for what some pay, but I live in a 2-bedroom townhouse style apartment. I'm lodged in the middle of the building. So I do believe I keep a little cooler, and I know I keep a little warmer because I am lodged in the middle of the building, and I receive heat and stuff from my neighbors. Okay, so Piedmont Natural Gas is how I heat my home, and my water heater is on gas. So typically my energy is more up in the summer, and it goes down, and it goes down in the winter because I use heat from the gas. So my gas is down in the summer. So my gas was $26 from Piedmont Natural Gas. Spectrum, right now I am on a connectivity Spectrum's program, and so my internet was $75, but it went down to $45 being on that program. Geico, $92 for my car insurance. Okay, my renter's insurance is $22. I do have renter's insurance in case of a fire. Okay, because if a fire comes, my apartment complex will not be paying for my things, so I do hold renter's insurance, and it's $22 a month. My credit cards went down because I did pay 3 off. I did have an interest charge on one of those cards because I didn't pay it before the period where they add on the interest. So I owe them $7 basically, so that's included in here. And then I have the other 2 cards that I make a payment on, plus that one card that gives me a $9 service charge every month. So I do need to call Credit One to figure out why they charge me $9 per month, even when the card is paid off. I do believe it is some type of insurance or something for if I was to lose my job. I don't need that, so I need to see if I can do away with that, because I'm trying to eliminate these cards, you guys. Okay, let's talk about this credit card thing. So, I did post that I had Murphy hit. Yes, that's one of the reasons why you haven't seen a video for me or I haven't been posting or anything, because Murphy finally hit, you guys. A lot of my day ones know that I don't usually have car issues. And I've been holding on to my emergency fund for about 7 months now. So it finally hit, you guys. And back to school came. So I took some money out of my emergency fund to pay for back to school items for my daughter. Well, I was going to put that money back with my next 3 checks, because I have some good checks that's coming and why I'm going to have some extra money. So I was going to put the $500 back that I took out for back to school for her, because I didn't have a back to school sinking fund. I did not want to charge it on my credit cards. I got her clothes. About a week and a half later, that's when Murphy hit. So I only had about $400 left in my emergency fund, and Murphy hit. And so it was very busy week last week. I needed to get around. I did not have a car. My car was broke down. It was running hot. And I had to get my daughter to back and forth across town. She had a hair appointment. She had a doctor's appointment. And she also had to meet her teachers. And so I could not bum a ride off for anybody or... and I guess I suppose I could have Ubered, but I still had to get back and forth to work. So it only made sense to me to just rent a car, which ended up costing me $300. So I had spent $300 of that $400 I had left in my emergency fund. And then I realized that I didn't have any money to get her hair done. So I had to pay the remainder of the deposit and pay the tip as well. So there went the other $100. So what I did, my car repair ended up being $1,200, you guys. And I didn't have any more emergency money. I didn't want to put it on a credit card, but I did have to end up putting it on a credit card, and not the ones that I paid off. I applied for a card with Firestone. Let's get into that too. I ended up having my car towed to Firestone, and I also had to pay to get my car towed back to my sister's house. But I don't want to just take up too much of your time. But just to say, I was left with a $1,200 bill. I had to pay for towing, which was about $100 for towing. To get my car towed, I did get one free towing with my car insurance, because I have roadside assistance. But my car still was not fixed when it came back from Firestone. I needed another part, and so Ashton's dad did that work for me, and I had to have the car towed back to my sister's house because it was still running hot, and I didn't want to drive it. So I have a debt now for $1,200 for Firestone. I did apply for a card. I got a $1,600 store card with them. I paid $1,200 on the car. I put $1,200 on the car for the car repair. And so I'm going to get help with paying the bill. My boyfriend is going to help me pay this bill. So both of us are low income. So we're going to make payments on this bill. Try to get it paid down as quick as possible. I did think that was really kind of him to offer to help me pay for it. And so I will be paying that credit card down and paying it as aggressively as I can. He'll be throwing money on there, and I'll be throwing money on there. So hopefully I can have this bill paid off within the 6 months, because there's no interest on it within 6 months, you guys. Okay? So let me go ahead and go on, because it's getting kind of lengthy. Renter's insurance, $22. Credit cards, $104. Grocery. So grocery for 2 weeks, I budget out $100. So these right here are my cash envelopes, y'all. And these are budgeted out for 2 weeks, since I get paid every 2 weeks. Gas, $80 for 2 weeks. Laundry, $10 per week. That's $20 for 2 weeks. Personal is $20 for, and I budget out $20 for personal items. So that's why my grocery bill is a little bit lower than what most people think or pay, because I do separate line items for my personal items and my household items. So personal, $20. Household items, $20. Bank fee on my Bank of America account, $5. I do have Capital One. I have a checking and a couple of savings with checking with Capital One. They don't have any kind of fees associated with them. I really like them. But this is where I have my direct deposit coming in from my job. And it's a bank here in town. So I choose to keep this bank for that reason. Amazon, $8. I did away with Hulu. If you check out my community tab, you will see where I finally canceled Hulu. Don't have it anymore because I was not watching it. I don't really watch Amazon that much. I don't watch TV that much anyway, you guys. So Amazon, I keep it because I do order things through them. So I feel like it's worth a yearly subscription for them. Only because I do order. But I just don't watch that much TV, you guys. I don't have time. Emily, which is myself, I receive $60 for spending. I usually spend it to get my nails done. Ashton is my daughter. She received $100. I needed to get her some school supplies and a couple of belts and a couple of other items. So she got $100 for that. Aftercare, she went back to school, so I had to pay for 2 weeks of after school care. So that's $35 a week, which is $75. Eat out, receive $30. So outside of grocery, we do eat out sometimes, and the budget for 2 weeks was $30. Birthday, I have a birthday coming up. No, I'm sorry, I did not realize y'all could not see. Let me scoot y'all up. Okay, birthday, $40. I do have my mom's birthday coming up in October, so I wanted to go ahead and put $40 in birthday. I had a Kelowna purchase. This is the last purchase, the last payment for that purchase, and it was $39 is what I owed. So that's the last Kelowna purchase. Gas for rental car. So the car that I rented, I paid for it out of my emergency fund, but I had to fill the car back up for me to actually. I had to fill the car back up for me to turn it in. So it was $40 to fill it up with regular unleaded. And then I had $20 car part that you see here. I had to pay for additional part on my car. So after Firestone fixed the two things, they told me that the car was still running hot. and they basically didn't want to deal with it anymore, which is a story time in itself. So my day ones know that Ashton's dad works on cars. So had he done what he was supposed to do, and I'm not gonna get on here and bash him. I'm not saying this to bash him or anything, but had he would have been acting the way I needed him to act, then I would have never took my car to Firestone. I would have just got him to fix the whole thing. But dealing with a co-parent, y'all know how for us single moms that have to deal with dads, or single dads that have to deal with moms, co-parenting is hard, and sometimes you can't compromise on certain things. So he did not charge me to fix the car at all, but I had to pay for the part, which was a thermostat, and that was $15, and I gave him extra $5. So the car part was $20 for the thermostat, and then I put $20 into miscellaneous category in my cash envelopes here. And that's what I did with my paycheck, you guys. And I'm going to put y'all on a brief hold for just a second. I have something in the oven. I usually don't do this, but I want to make sure I don't burn the food up. And I'm glad I came to take it out, because if I would have kept going, my breakfast would have got burnt. So yes, y'all, so that's where I've been. No, it was a very lengthy story time included in this budgeting video. But I had some people, I posted about it in my community tab. I had some people reach out to me to tell me not to be discouraged, because I really was discouraged the last 2 weeks when Murphy hit, because I feel like sometimes I take 2 steps forward to get back 1 step back, not back 1 or 2 steps back. I literally had just paid off $1,300 worth of debt with the money that I saved in my 52-week challenge. And then when this happened, it put me back in debt, you guys, with $1,200 worth of debt. But like I said, Brighter's gonna help me pay for it, so I will, I'll be able to pay it down faster with his help. And me and him, we don't combine our finances, because we don't live, we're not at that point in our life where we live together or anything. Going forward in the future, I hope that we will one day move in together and combine our finances. But from a relationship standpoint, that takes baby steps, And from my past, and I'm just going to talk about this with y'all just a little bit. I'm going to briefly touch on this because, sometimes you can put out too much information for the internet, and then sometimes you cannot put out too much information. People assume stuff. But for my day ones, know that I have been married in the past, and it was a very toxic and bad relationship. And at times I went through domestic violence and emotional abuse, as well as it was some financial abuse going on. So I am not too quick to move in with anybody. Although me and my significant other now has been together for 2 years, I'm taking my time this time. I'm not just rushing to move in with him to make things better for me financially, etc. We do love each other very much. He's never been married. He's been in relationships before. But it's a process, y'all. I just don't want to be jumping from relationship, introducing different men and stuff in and out of my daughter's life. And I just want to take my time with this relationship this time. And yes, I do have a goal of getting married again, living together and growing, and but I just, at this point in my life, I'm trying to do better for me and my daughter. That's my main priority, is just me and my child. And my love life is secondary to me and my child. So I don't really, like I said, I don't really like to talk about a lot of that over here on my channel, because people like to come and insert their opinion even when you don't ask for it. But I felt inclined to just include a little bit of that today for you guys to see that that is what's going on, and just, let y'all in a little bit more than what I normally do. It's hard not to give. It's hard not to give too much information here on the internet, because there is a lot of people, you guys, that sit behind computers and they like to give out their opinion. They like to bully people. They like to be negative. And over here, I always try to keep it positive, guys. I always try to keep a positive environment. And I always, like I said before, try not to judge people, because we only give you so much information here on the internet. So try not to judge people based off of what we give you. We're all grown here. We know right from wrong. We know what works for us. What works in your household might not work in someone else's household. If you believe that XYZ should be taking care of you and all your bills, or if you believe that you should be married, or you believe you shouldn't get married before you should move in before you get married and stuff, that's your own personal opinion, and you keep that to yourself, because everybody is not going to run their life like how you think they should or how you would run yours. And so, like I say, there's not one way of fixing things. But yeah, so let me go ahead, you guys, because y'all know how I am. I can get the rambling over here. But I just want to thank you guys for all the people that reached out to me. I do want to give a special shout out to Amanda Budgets. She is doing her thing over on her channel, you guys. Go over and support Amanda Budgets. I will link her channel down in the description box. She's very supportive of my channel, and I love to watch her videos, and I try to support her in any way that I can. So let's go over and sub to her channel, and let's get her subscriptions up, y'all. She's good. She's doing her thing. She's on a low income budget as well. And I just wanted to say thank you, Amanda. Thank you for coming over and encouraging me and supporting my channel. And I know that you know that I was going through it the last week or two, and you still encouraged me to come on here and make videos. And I thank you very much for that. And, of course, I'm going to give my girl, Dana. Dana is my girl. I'm going to give her a shout-out as well. Dana is the DIY Lotus over on her channel, and I'll link her channel down below, too. She is doing her thing as well. She has had some things happen to her, but she's making a comeback. And yeah, Dana, thank you so much. You always mention me in your videos. Sometimes I don't get a chance to reply back or comment back on your videos, but I want to thank you so much for always supporting my channel as well. And there are a numerous amount of people that support my channel on over here. Rose, I think her name is Rosemary. She's from the UK, I believe. She comes and leaves me comments. And CC, she has like a little dog emoji on her, a picture of a dog on her picture on her profile. She always leaves me good supportive comments. Miss Selena always leave me good supportive comments. And I'm gonna look at a couple of other. There are a couple other people that leave me supportive comment. My 4J's. She's a teacher in Atlanta. She always come and support my channel. Love for Winter, which is Love, Live, Laugh. That's her channel name, I believe. She always come over and give me good supportive comments and stuff. I appreciate it, you guys. I appreciate it more than you guys know. And there are a couple other people that always come and leave me comments, and I always recognize y'all off the bat. I be like, oh, that's my girl, that's my guy, that's my dude. Y'all are wonderful, y'all. But thank you for everyone for just encouraging me to stay on this journey, even though I hit a rough spot the last 2 weeks. I'm still gonna continue on with this journey. I'm still gonna keep pushing on. And before I go, y'all, I just want to say, I was very worried that I wasn't gonna be able to fix my car, but I was able to fix it. I don't want to have a car payment because I cannot afford a car payment. I'm not gonna get a buy here, pay here car, because that's a snowball of debt right there. And I'm just gonna continue to maintain my car. I have got to next year with my tax money. I have got to get my sinking fund in place for a new car, as well as car maintenance. So I do know that that's top priority right now. My car has 211,000 miles on it. So places like Firestone and stuff, they don't want to deal with my car because it's got a lot of miles on it. But little do they not know, a car can get up to 300,000 miles and over on it. So if I continue to maintain it, it'll keep going. What happened to the car was just, I had a busted radiator and I had a busted hose and I needed a thermostat. Those are things that typically happen to cars. So it's not something like the motor went out or the transmission. It's just that it was just things that need to be replaced, and it's hot. I live right here in South Carolina in the South. It was over 90 degrees, and yeah, things happen. But anyway, y'all, I can continue to go on and on, but I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. I hope, guys, that you're having a fabulous weekend. It is August 20th today, Saturday, and I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I will talk to you guys later.